All right. Today I will be taking you through a deep dive into how you can start your own outsourcing business in Nigeria with zero money. Now, I don't know, this is actually what I do. Okay, every day I run one of the fastest outsourcing businesses here in Lagos, okay, called Pukena, and we help individuals and companies to hire drivers and domestic staff like nannies, housekeepers, chefs, and other domestic personnel. So I've been in this business for close to 8 years right now, and I'll be sharing my secrets. Everything I have known, everything I've learned. I actually learned the business on the go. It's a very simple business to start. It's a business that requires zero capital. You just need to have a passion. You just need to have a solution to people's problem. You just need to identify what to do. A lot of people are in need of several things. A lot of people are in need of several services, several products, and they don't have the time to do it themselves. So the idea behind our sourcing business is just helping people get things done. All right, helping people get things that they need, help people get products, help people get services. Just being an agent, a middleman between the actual vendor or supplier of a product and the client or the customer. It's so simple. In fact, the other day I was so enthralled with this business. I shouted to my friend. I said, "A lot of people are sleeping on this business. Okay, this outsourcing business, or what I call the agency model of business, is one of the simplest businesses that can make you lots of money. Okay, you don't need anything, you don't need to buy anything, you don't need to own anything, you don't need an office, you just need to know, be ready to solve people's problems, be ready to be a middleman between what people want and the people that want it. Simple, and it can be applied to every facet of business. I only simplified mine or narrowed mine to the domestic staff or the driver niche. You can do that for people that want to import goods from China. You can do it for people that want to buy cars. You can do. In fact, there is this Igbo name for what I am teaching you. Osa here. If you go to Alaba International Market right now, you see a lot of people who will be calling you to come and buy what they don't have. But once you give them attention, they will take you to the right shop and then you buy it. That shop owner will pay them some money. Even you that you may even they may make you buy it higher in price. So it's a simple business model that has been in existence for years, informally and formally. A lot of people have made millions from drop shipping. It's an outsourcing business. A lot of people have made millions from consultancy businesses that they don't have, they are not the professionals. A lot of people are making money from web development industry without even being a web developer. They simply connect someone that needs a website to someone that can design a website and they get. In fact, I made money from that model for a long time before I even started designing some of the website myself. So today I'm going to be taking you step by step guide on how you can start your own outsourcing business. You don't have any business being broke. You don't have any. If you don't have money to start a business, this is the business for you. This business you can do it from the comfort of your home. I'm telling you, so please pay close attention. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, this is the best time to subscribe to my channel. Just hit the subscribe button, and it will encourage me to bring more videos, more tutorials like this. And please don't forget to like this video and give me a thumbs up. So let's dive right into this tutorial. First of all, what is an outsourcing business? I've already explained it. All you need to do is that you provide any service that you like, but you don't actually need to be the one doing it. That's essentially what outsourcing business is all about. Providing any service that you like. You can provide a service like supplying furniture without being a furniture maker. My goodness, my goodness. You can provide hair business without even knowing how to even do hair. So the secret is finding the right people to do these things so you don't get caught up doing them. So your job is to sell, your job is to market. You focus on getting buyers for these products or services, and you are good to go. Wonderful. For instance, in my own line of business, I don't drive. I drive my car, but I'm not the person that will drive. But in a month, we make over 4 million naira in profit, you know, just by helping people get drivers. I built a website that is very search engine optimized. If you go online now, go to Google and you search for professional drivers in Lagos, you will see Pukena.ng. That's my business. That is my business. Or you Google for nannies in Lagos or professional nannies in Lagos. That is my business. Or you Google for painter in Lagos. That's my business. Any domestic staff, anybody you want to come to your house to do any service for you, just Google their name. Google the service, and you see Pukena. If you don't see it number one, number two, on that first Google page, you will see Pukena. That's amazing. So I have built that niche and I have dominated that niche. I can do that for real estate. You don't need to own any property. You don't need to be a real estate company to sell land. You can actually be the middleman between somebody that wants to buy land and somebody that wants to sell land. That's what outsourcing. So you find a product or service that you like, but you don't actually need to be the one. Now, some real estate companies can pay you 10% for selling land for them. I made a lot of money from selling lands, for bringing investors to different real estate companies. What you are doing is that you have interest in selling lands, but you don't want to be caught up with the process of sourcing for land from communities in Ekpe, or Ikorodu, or in Ibejuleki. You don't have that time. Okay, you leverage on companies that have set up the system. There are companies that their job is to go, they have the logistics department, they have everything set up, the system to get lands in large quantity, fence it and start marketing it. Your job is to just plug in, connect the buyer and the seller and make a lot of money. I have friends that make over 100 million a year just by selling land without owning a single plot of land. So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? If I were to be a driver, driving one person, two person, because I did that as an Uberman. As an Uberman, you are busy all around the day. At the end of the day, you make 40,000, 30,000 profit and you are happy. But as a middleman or outsourcing business for drivers, that 40,000 is the service charge or the processing fee that one person pays. And in a day, we can have 5 people, or more than that. In fact, we are getting to a point where in a day we're going to get up to 20 people requesting for drivers. So imagine if they pay me 30,000 placement fee or processing fee times 20. You can't compare that with if I was a driver driving one person from one location to another. So that's the power of outsourcing business. And I've done this is my business. Like this is what I do every day. This is what I do. In fact, I'm making this video in our salary week. This is the last week of February. We have well over 400 drivers that we're going to be paying this month. Can you imagine? Now, another good thing about outsourcing business, depending on, I'm going to show you how I run mine. So we don't only make money from the processing fees, or you can call it your name. If you're a procurement agent that help people import things from China, you call your own maybe a percentage or something. If you're a sourcing agent, you call them sourcing charge. There are different names. That different price strategies. Once you are a middleman, if you are helping people get land or get properties, you have your agency fee. All right. So you make money from people pay you to engage you to help them connect them to the right supplier of any service or product. So You can make money one time, maybe from your processing fee. We will make money twice or even more than twice because we designed a business system where a customer having gotten a driver from us can actually continue paying us every month for managing that driver for them. So if you're a web designer, for instance, and you help people get a web developer to develop their website, you can create a management system, a web design management system. If your client, who obviously is not a tech person, wants his website managed, once the code base updated, want the plugins to be updated, want some features to be changed once in a while, want some content to change, just want some little touch up here and there periodically on the website. They will place you on, a retainership fee where every month you earn money. And when you collect that money, you have your guy, a developer, who you'll be paying maybe a percentage of that money to maintain the website for you. So you can see, in fact, I started this model as a cleaning agency, many years ago, where I would get contracts from banks and hotels to clean and manage their hotel, and then I hire cleaners. All I just do is to train them, make sure that they are honest people, and then I manage them. Every day we'll storm the hotels, share the rooms amongst the cleaners, and they clean. I monitor. Sometimes I might not be there because I'll have a supervisor on ground. At the end of the month, they pay to my company and I pay to the cleaners. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. In fact, we have a daily service where if you need a driver today, maybe you want to somebody that will drive you around town, you hire a driver from Pukena and you pay us. You don't see the driver, but because now we you go pay. You pay to the company will assign a driver to you. So what our job is, which I'm going to show you, in the course of this training, is that our job is to source for these drivers on the domestic staff, train them, verify them, vet them, make sure that they are reliable people, they know how to drive, they have the experience to drive, they have worked as a driver for many years. And once we have vetted them, we shortlist them in our database or what we call the driver pool, and then get them ready. And they're excited because on their own, they may not even get jobs readily. Because we own the market, we have built a brand that people trust, that people rely upon. And people, why this business is succeeding is because people love to hold people responsible. So people want to hold people responsible. There is this company called hotels.ng. Now, the owner doesn't own any hotel, but he simply connects hotelers, people that need hotel, to different hotels in Nigeria and beyond. Is that not wonderful? Now, if anything goes wrong, it's not the hotel the guest will hold. It is the platform. So the job of the platform like Pukena is to vet these providers. If you are going to be an outsourcing agent for web design service, your job is to source for a reliable web developer who knows his onion and vet him, make sure he's reliable, and then engage him in a contract. Same thing we do. So you don't necessarily need to be an expert to make money. You don't necessarily need to have any special skills to make money. When I say skills, obviously you should know how to sell. You should know how to brand yourself. For instance, I designed our outsourcing website. Let me show you what it looks like. I designed our outsourcing website called Pukena, and I did SEO on the website, so you can see the website, get qualified and skilled professionals quickly. All right, so here we have different categories, cars and drivers. If you need a driver, either full-time driver, part-time driver, you can actually, in fact, we can, if we have other services like if you need the vehicle insurance, a car tracker, different services under cars and drivers. Same thing for home services. If you need a nanny, if you need a housekeeper, a cook, different home professionals, you can actually get them on. Same thing for local artisans. If you need a carpenter, if you need a plumber, you can actually do this. In fact, right now we narrowed our business just to cars and drivers. for people that are in need of driver services and home services. So these two categories are making us millions monthly. So we are not really too much concerned about the other categories. And that should be a good news to you that is watching this tutorial, because it means that you can actually narrow down on any, you can become an outsourcing company for tutorials. All right, or home tutorial. There is this service called tutoria. That is what they do. They help aggregate home tutors for students for homes and send home tutors to different homes. So you hire a home tutor for your child on tutoria. They did not pay me for this advert. I'm just using them as an example. You can be an event planner. You don't need to own a photography outfit. You don't need to own a cake making outfit. Look at what we designed here. Event services, for instance. That if I had all the time in the world and all the resources to run, now you can liaise with catering services, photography, party rental, DJ services, event venues, event ushers, and all different people that can make an event successful. And all you need to do is to coordinate them, get contracts. People that are doing weddings every weekend, all one day in Nigeria, in Lagos. And people are working. I was speaking with somebody who is organizing a wedding, and he said they just hired an event planner because the couple don't have the time. They don't have the time to start looking for these people. So this is what I do. So you do same. Find a service that you like, all right, and find the right people that do these things so that you don't have to get caught up with them. So what kind of business can you start as an outsourcing company? Now, like I have said already, think of any business you like. All right, it can be applied in different businesses. If you love cars, for instance, you can actually begin to promote car business, different cars. You can even build a website or a blog where you talk about cars. You can even build an Instagram page and advertise different cars. You go to different car lots, take the pictures, all right, and come and post them there. When people indicate interest, you connect them to the car dealer, and sometimes the car dealer might pay you a commission. If they don't pay you a commission, you can add a little markup on the car, and then when you make a sale, you make money. You see, I've come to realize that most people are broke not because there are not opportunities. They are broke because they are lazy. Their minds are lazy. They don't want to think out of the box. How can you be waiting for a 9 to 5 job when there are several opportunities around you? Yes, I can do this business in different spheres, in different business industries, and still make millions. I only narrowed it down. In fact, my wife had to create a separate company and do the same outsourcing business for created a recruitment company for corporate recruitment. So he handles all our corporate recruitment needs. If you need a corporate staff, a marketer or a sales girl, or all those white collar office holder, you can go to Bremer Consult and hire a corporate staff. For us, we just maintain our lane. We are on drivers and domestic staff. You too can say, okay, I want to be an outsourcing for maybe those that want to import goods from China. Very wonderful idea. You call yourself a procurement agent. You just need to settle down and study the industry. Find out how to make the business work. You can go for different courses where they can teach you. Those that have been in the business for years can put you through. You can actually, join some groups, have a mentor who will put you through. If you want to do my kind of business, maybe you want to run a recruitment agency either for a domestic staff or for a white collar professional, you can actually come and I can mentor. You can subscribe to my mentorship class, or I think I have a course for how to start a recruitment agency. You can actually go for that course and learn it in details. This video might not have enough time to cover everything about recruitment agencies, how to create your contract, how to get your clients, different ways to manage drivers and manage my outsourced staff. There are so many things that are involved in running a recruitment agency like mine. So many things. How to avoid mistakes, how to avoid problems. Because as a matter of fact, as much as this business can pay you a lot of money, it can also put you in trouble easily. Because remember, you are using a third party to fulfill a promise. So if your third party is not properly vetted, they can put you in trouble. If, for instance, we don't properly vet our drivers and we send them to a location, they can steal a car and run away. So you can see there are dangers in this business. So that is why, as interesting as it can be, you need to settle down and make sure you cover your ground. We do a lot of, we spend money. In fact, the processing fee that clients pay us, they will charge 30,000 for it. We spend more than that to vet one driver. All right. But because we have volumes of people we manage, we make our money from management fee. A contract can pay us as much as 25,000 to 50,000, depending on the type of contract that we have. And we also have direct contract. If you need somebody that you want to manage yourself, we charge you a particular lump sum fee, and then we hire the person for you, and we are good to go. So you have to be careful. If you want to work as a procurement agent, all right, you need to find out who your sources are in China. Okay, you need to make sure that your shipping company. A lot of people are being dragged on Instagram, not because they are bad people, but because they will collect money from people, maybe hair vendors. They say, okay, I can get you hair, and then their shipment company will disappoint them. They will make payment for the hair, and the supplier will not supply. So you can be easy, you can be scammed as an agent. You can be scammed. A lot of real estate companies have scammed a lot of people, and the agents will either be arrested or they will just disappear. So when you're representing a real estate company, you need to also vet them, check out their antecedents if they have a history of disappointing people. Some people will promote a land that does not exist, and you as an agent will go and be promoting that land. And when people buy through you, there is no allocation for 2 years, and they will come out after you. So please be careful. The business can pay you money. In fact, it's one business that you can make money even upfront. Because as an outsourcing company, you can actually procure a service or a product for a client with their own money. And that is what also makes it risky. Because when you collect money from somebody, you are obligated to deliver. So you can imagine I collect a processing fee from somebody for a driver, and then at the end of the 3, 4 days that we normally give to get you a driver, we don't get you a driver. I can be called a scammer. That's what happens to a lot of vendors on Instagram or realtors that are promoting lands. You collect money from somebody, or you connect somebody to somebody, they pay money to the company, and then there's no land. A lot of Nigerians in diaspora has reached out to me to help them recover either their money or to follow up on their land purchase in different real estate companies. Because I'm also a realtor, I make money with a company, in Lagos. I help you get wonderful land, vetted land that you can buy and get allocated instantly. And I don't work with any kind of company. I vet all the companies I work with. I vet them very. Me, I like my peace of mind. Nobody will come out and drag that, oh, they paid me for a service and I did not deliver. No. I am very, very conscious of my name. So if you are sure you don't have the time to vet the people that are going to be doing this work for you, you don't have the time to do proper background check, please don't enter outsourcing business. I'm begging you, enjoy my business. Don't enter it. Just stay on your lane, do whatever you want to do, but leave outsourcing, leave middleman, leave agency business, just leave it. But if you are serious about maintaining your name, okay, and making sure that your name is people get what they pay for, then this business is for you. So how do you start as an outsourcing company? Well, how do you start your own outsourcing business? How? Let's talk about it. Now, there are two major ways I will talk about here. There are two major, ways you can do this business. The first way is that you can do it by yourself. You can actually take up you can actually do it yourself. Okay, be the person that people know as a middleman. Find out what people need, create a solution for that problem, test and validate the solution, okay, and then source and verify your provider. So you set up your system, you handle every aspect of your business yourself. I did this is my system. So what I did was that I took full responsibility. I created a company and said, yes, if you need a driver, come to me. Come to Pukena. I take responsibility. We pay a lot of money on insurance. If my driver messes up with you, come and arrest me. If I send a nanny to your home and he messes up with your child, come and arrest me. If I send a chef to you and they poison anybody in your home, come and arrest me. So I took that full responsibility. All right. I built a name for myself. I didn't outsource it to anybody. The only people I saw is that I hired or I bring the people that will execute the job to be under my company, but they are not even publicized. You don't come to my platform and you see any driver. Okay, you see Pukena, you fill a form, and then you know you're hiring a Pukena driver. So whoever we are sending to you is coming in the name of Pukena. Now, there are pros and cons to this approach. And like I have already mentioned, this approach gives the whole responsibility to you. You are liable. Anything that goes wrong, your company is at risk. You are at risk. People are holding you responsible for the service you are rendering to them. If they pay money, they are paying money to you. They don't pay. None of my clients pay money to the drivers directly. None of them pay money to the nannies. Every month we collect all their salaries. We are the one that pay. So we are actually 400 drivers in one month. It is in me. I divided myself in 400, 500 drivers across Lagos and Abuja. Okay, you can do so. So, for instance, you want to sell a car. If you don't have money to start importing cars, all right, all you need to do is to take up the responsibility, go to different car vendors, find out those that are genuine, and enter a deal with them. Take pictures and videos of those cars and come and sell. Come and sell. You can create a business name for yourself and call it Car Josh or Auto Rewind Limited, and then you promote it with pictures. And somebody will see it on Instagram and like some of the cars you post and want to, enter your DM and price for it. And then once you guys agree on the price, you tell him to come down for inspection. You can either go and pick the car from the car dealer to wherever you want to meet the client, or you actually take the person to the car dealer, but in your name. You are not, it's not, if you get there, it's not the car dealer that will take up all the conversation. No, you are the business owner. You are the business owner. My drivers are prohibited to go to any interview and start negotiating salary. No, we decide the salary, we decide how much you get paid. If you want to work for us, then come on our own terms and conditions. That is one way to doing it. All right. The other way to doing it or to start your own outsourcing business is to outsource to a company to handle everything for you while you earn a referral commission. This is actually a simpler way. The first one, you are building a business by yourself. All the system you create it by yourself from scratch. But this one, you can leverage on already existing system. For instance, using the car example, you don't need to do a lot of negotiation. Just post the car, and then when they show interest, take them to the car dealer, let them discuss with the car dealer. Once there is selling, may they pay you commission. Same thing for real estate company. You don't need to create any special name for yourself and take full responsibility. Just tell them I'm promoting for so real estate company. Oh. If you want to buy land, oh, these people are genuine. Oh. And anybody that show interest, just connect them. They can pay directly to the real estate company and they will pay you your commission because they already have the system, the marketing system, the logistics system, the admin system, the legal system. You don't need to set up any of this. Even if you want to make money as a recruitment agent for drivers and domestic, you can actually be on the field. When you get a client, you send them to us. We have a referral program where we pay you a certain amount of money. When the client enters a deal with us, you get paid. I think you pay 10,000 naira. Then subsequently every month, as long as your client remains on our platform as a client, you get paid every month 5,000 naira every month. That is powerful. Imagine you just introduce somebody, your uncle, to us, and on the spot you get 10,000 naira. Then every month, as long as your uncle remains a client for Pukena, you are earning 5,000 naira every month. Imagine having 5, 10 referrals to Pukena. That's how you make money. 2 years you are not working again, you are not doing anything. Every month you are making money. So that is a powerful model where you can still have your own recruitment agent or outsourcing company without really handling anything. You can outsource all the services to an established outsourcing company that can actually handle that for you. All right. So, in closing, the key to this business, the key to the success of this business is for you to build credibility, build trust. People can only patronize you when they trust you. I hate to be dragged online. The Bible says that a good name is better than riches. If you know you are not genuine, please, I beg you, don't go into outsourcing business. Because people come to you because they trust you. Anybody can actually find the source of what they are looking for and hire. Anybody can hire a driver now. You can put up a post outside your house, I need a driver, and they will come. But they don't have that time. They don't have the time to interview drivers. They don't have the time to know if the driver is saying the truth or not. They don't have the time. Drivers can mess you up, my dear. I'm telling you, we that are even managing them, we know what we go through. They can mess you up. Some drivers that have not even worked as a driver will come with a bogus CV saying they have worked for commissioner of police before, they work for one high chief in Anambra and all those stuff, and all that lies. So you don't have time to verify this thing. So you need a company that can do proper background check on these drivers. So you need to build trust if you want to succeed. I just before I made this video, I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw is it this very dark man dragging one guy, dragging a vendor, that I saw a video of a woman crying that she sent 4 million to a vendor who is into hairs, human hair. And the person hasn't delivered, and the woman has to end up in the hospital and all those stuff. I said, what is the meaning of all this? If I want to enter importation of hair, Jesus Christ, I will do it clean and clean. I'm serious. Find a supplier in China or anywhere that you can trust, and then market your product, collect money from people if you want to do it, or import with your own money, put it in your shop and sell. You don't need all this rubbish now. So please, this is my little secret I just handed over to you. You can make a lot of money just running your own outsourcing business. And you can apply it in any field, in any business industry, not just in drivers, it's not just in domestic, you can apply it in several fields. All you need to do is just settle down after listening to me, after watching this video, settle down and look at yourself. What can I help people get? All right, what can I help people get? You can help people get even meat. You can help people get market produce. You can actually help people do market errands. I'm serious. It's an outsourcing business. Connecting the market seller and somebody at home. You can build a brand that if you want to get, go for shopping, hire me, and then you can start it yourself. And before you know, you hire people, call them shoppers. And when you get the contract, you will send somebody to Oyinbo market, another person to Ejisha market, different market, and they buy for you, and you make your money. Come on, what are you waiting for? Ah! So I'm sure you have gotten value from this business, and I'm sure that an idea has dropped in your heart. and you can share, you can actually reach out to me. What kind of outsourcing business can you start? In what area? You can drop it as a comment, in the comment section. I will read it. I can even help you fine tune those ideas. I can help you point you to relevant resources where you can actually study and learn how to start that outsourcing business in that niche. All right. I can help answer your questions. If you have any question on the video, please drop it in the comment section. I can help you to answer, get clarity. And please don't forget to subscribe to this video. I'll see you in the next video.